Welcome to my K-Drama Center channel. Celebrity, K-Drama, Episode 11 of Celebrity starts with Seo-ae-ri at the police station unable to believe Jung-sun betrayed her. Do Seong is also surprised and lashes out at Jung-sun, promising to make her pay. Seo-ae-ri tells him that it is pointless and rushes out. Jung-sun chases after her, trying to explain. Ae-ri asks her how she could do this to her. Seo-ae-ri was under the impression that she could handle the trolls because they didn't know her. Sadly, it turns out that one of the trolls was actually her best friend. Ouch. Jung-sun apologizes and tries to explain that she got jealous and stressed out, so she turned to trolling to relieve her stress. Initially, she was happy for Ae-ri's success but started feeling small as her career blossomed. The hate accounts started making her feel like she was someone, so she kept posting but later stopped. Jung-sun tells her that she is sorry, and after the Aragon incident happened, she started to defend Seo-ae-ri. We go back to Seo-ae-ri's live stream and she tells us more about the pain she felt that day. The scene cuts to paramedics rushing Jung-kyung to the hospital with Si-hyeon worriedly following behind. Seo-ae-ri gets a call that someone is dead and we see her crushing her car into a body of water. It seems like she opted to commit suicide, but who is dead? Back in the present, Seo-ae-ri's live stream is being picked up by mainstream media and everyone wants answers. They want to know if Seo-ae-ri is still alive and what the police are doing about all the crimes she mentioned in her live stream. Detective Jang Yun-soo is already on the case and badgering his new boss to open the case again. His boss is inclined to say no, as technically, Seo-ae-ri was declared dead 3 months ago and there is no evidence. Detective Jang Yun-soo tells his boss that Tae Jaeon covered up the truth and he has the evidence to prove it. We then see a frantic Tae Jaeon ordering his staff to shred all documents. He also calls in Jae-hun to ask if they are getting close to finding Seo-ae-ri's location. Fortunately, their search is yet to bear any fruits. As he talks to Jae-hun, another employee informs him that a search warrant for their offices has been issued. Seo-ae-ri gets news that Jung-kyung had an accident and is unconscious. She begs to see him but Si-hyeon tells her she can't. She reads his last message and breaks down as Si-hyeon comforts her. They say when it rains it pours, and Seo-ae-ri finally understood this that day. It turns out that Young-bae also committed suicide on that day. He left Seo-ae-ri a message explaining that he is sorry and blamed himself for pushing the company too hard. In the letter, he blames his greed for the downfall of the company. The news of Young-bae's suicide hits social media and everyone blames Seo-ae-ri for his death. The outrage online started to get to Seo-ae-ri, and with everything else going on, she started getting suicidal. Of course, her downfall is great news for the likes of Min-hae, who resume her life and continues to market her brand online. This makes Si-hyeon pissed as she sees that Min-hae got away with her crimes. She tries to call Seo-ae-ri but is unable to reach her. Her husband pays her a visit and he tries to blame Seo-ae-ri for what happened to Jung-kyung. Si-hyeon tells him that Seo-ae-ri is not to be blamed and that he is the true culprit in this case. She informs him that she has decided to help Seo-ae-ri on Jung-kyung's behalf. She let him know that she will be testifying against him and also getting a divorce. Tae Jaeon threatens to release all the evidence he has against her dad. He believes that he can keep her under control by threatening her with her family. He is taken aback when Si-hyeon tells him that she is prioritizing herself and is moving on. Back at the hospital, Seo-ae-ri is finally allowed to see Jung-kyung. She realizes that she should have confessed her feeling to Jung-kyung when she had a chance. She admits that though she is saying it late, she likes him. We learn that Jung-kyung's surgery was successful and will be recovering. Si-hyeon also drops by the hospital and Jung-kyung's mom tells her that Seo-ae-ri was just at the hospital. Si-hyeon tracks Seo-ae-ri down and finds her on the verge of committing suicide by jumping off the hospital roof. Si-hyeon tries to talk her out of it and asks her to remain strong for the people who still need her. Ae-ri blames herself for everyone getting hurt, but Si-hyeon tells her she should only bear the responsibility for her own choices, not for other people. We circle back to Seo-ae-ri's live stream as she explains that no one can avoid the consequences of their actions. It might be fun to try, but you can't run away from that. In another flashback, we see how Tae Jaeon's choices led him to be investigated by the police. He tries to maintain his public image, insisting he is innocent. However, the police are already zeroing in on him and his accomplice. They get to Min Chan before he manages to flee the country. A shocked Yu Rang finally sees the kind of man she married. As the vultures circle, Min-hae visits Hyeon Ok, who's in prison after being found guilty of tax evasion. Min Hai wanted to find out whether Coa Ri is truly dead, but Hyeon Ok has no answers for her. Still, in the present, the police and Tae Jaeon's team simultaneously locate Coa Ri. Tae Jaeon orders his men to go get her and the police rush in to save her. Jun Kyung is alive and also driving to Coa Ri's location. He was genius enough to insert a mole in Tae Jaeon's team who shared the location with him. Coa Ri also gets a notification that her location has been revealed. Luckily, Coa Ri is prepared and she texts Si Hyeon. Jun Kyung gets to the location first and proceeds to break down the door. Downstairs, the police arrest Tae Jaeon's men who were being led by Yang Tae. Finally, Jun Kyung manages to break the door, but in another twist of events, the woman in front of the camera is Jung Sun. She is using AI technology to look and sound like Ari. She ends the live stream by promising that she won't let her viewers down and will update them on what happens next. In a flashback, we see Coa Ri 3 months before she was declared dead. She called Si Hyeon to say goodbye before driving into the water. She asks Si Hyeon for one last favor. She asks to be powerful and famous enough to be able to make everyone pay for what they have done. The episode ends with her crashing into the water and drowning. The episode review. The happiness that coursed through our bodies after finding out that Jun Kyung is alive is unmatched. However, we went back to feeling gloomy after finding out that Jung Sun is the one doing the live. Does this mean that Coa Ri is dead? Is Jung Sun doing this out of guilt? We have one episode left, so hopefully we will get some answers to all our questions and, hopefully, a happy ending. This episode also saw Si Hyeon breaking free and putting herself first. She proved to be a great friend to Coa Ri and Jun Kyung in the end, coming through for them when they needed her the most. I hope she gets a happy ending too. Thank you for watching Celebrity Korean Drama Season 1 Episode 11. Please subscribe and like to update more videos for you. Welcome to my